All right. Good morning, Marinell. How are you?
Good morning. How are you?
Really good. I've really enjoyed talking to you and getting to learn a little bit about your work history, what you're looking for, what's next. So I do want to, set up our talk here a little bit with some information about
Yes.
your work history. So your last position, you worked in a law office, and
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to let you in just a moment tell me what you did there at the law office. But the
Okay.
law office had to downsize. They had to cut hours back for people, and then
Yes.
ultimately they had to let some people go because of the downsizing. So
Mm-hmm.
that is why you are on the market,
Yes, I
available
am.
for your next position. It's also you live on the edge of Volusia County and Orange County or Seminole County, and you're interested in going up, so to staying in the Volusia County market
All
instead
right.
of going south into the Orlando area. Um,
Correct.
and you're bilingual.
Yes, I am.
Okay. All right, those are the three things I wanted to point out from the beginning. So, Marinelle, why don't you tell me about your job duties at the law firm? Like, what were you doing? What does a day in the life look like?
Every day I would just was getting in. First of all, setting up the coffee because everybody likes to drink coffee in the morning, blah, blah, blah. And then I would just set in my computer, set up the phones because I was taking calls as well from clients, calling for status of suits, lawsuits, and I was doing, specifically my job was doing the billing for the lawyers and for the paralegals.
Mhm.
Billing includes billing codes, numbers, very specific words and techniques that they use for the lawsuits. Um, I was taking calls, like I said, taking messages, passing on the calls to the lawyers or to the paralegals when the clients were calling for status. But my major job was the billing code. Every day that they handled to me between 20 to 25 timesheets. And every day I have to get it done, getting in the computer that is like data entry
Okay.
in a platform. So, yeah. But everything was very, very picky,
Yeah, detail.
very detailed, very private. Yeah. Hmm.
Okay. So
That was
definitely
my
handling lots of confidential information,
yes.
some complex
Yes.
typing
Yes.
it in and such. Okay. And you did mention that you did speak on the phone with clients and
Yes.
internally.
Yes.
Perfect. And you were an Apple Card specialist as well, and that was
Yes.
high volume, correct?
That is a very high volume. It was technical support on the credit card, very private information as well. We
Mhm.
were not allowed to have any phones, no paper, no pens, no nothing,
Okay.
because I mean, some people tend to get taken advantage of that, which is wrong. But yeah, that was very intense. It was I love it. That was one of the jobs that I love it because it was different. Every day it was a different thing.
Okay.
So yeah.
And then we were talking about like how you your computer skills. So you were telling me that that is something that you definitely strive in and that you're a quick
Yep.
learner.
Yep.
How do you learn like if someone's training you, how do you best learn?
I retain a lot of information very quick. It's like a photograph memory. What I had is, and I taken advantage of that because it makes me learn quick things, especially computers, when it's about numbers stay in my head to the point that I can sometimes cannot even get it out.
Okay.
But it's I love it. I love it. I love to learn. It's something that is just, and if it's something too complicated, I take notes, I read it, and it's staying in my head
Okay.
somehow. Don't ask me how, but somehow it does. And it
Okay.
happens. And yeah, I'll take advantage of that. So
All right.
in
Wonderful.
a
And then
right way.
so then something else that I just want to, this isn't really a relevant skill per se for this particular job, but I want to make it noted because I feel like it's a very solid character. skill or asset, if you will, that you were professionally trained in the culinary world.
Hmm.
And
Yes.
I loved the fact when we chatted a little bit about it before that you worked on some cruise ships in the
Yes, I
culinary
am.
department.
Yes,
How
I
long did
did.
you do that?
Well, I did it for almost 4 years in Hawaii with Norwegian Cruise Line. I was not the head chef, but one position below. I was
Okay.
the sous chef. I was having 500 employees in charge. There
Wow.
were all from all over the world.
Hmm.
Um, and it was amazing. It was amazing.
Okay.
It was a lot of hours working every day, between 12 to 15 hours a day, 4 months straight, no days off.
Hmm.
And I was there
Yeah.
every day with a smile and
Mhm.
let's go and let's do it.
Yeah.
So, but I love it. It's
Okay.
one of my passions, cooking and serve, because most of the thing is for me is to serve and see happy faces with the
Okay.
food. You know what I mean? So yeah.
So the reason why I wanted to note that is because I feel like that's a really that's such a transferable skill set to be able to work so hard and so
Hmm.
long and to be able to
Hmm.
deal with so many different personalities and still
Hmm.
have a smile on your face and to be able to work like that. I mean,
Yes.
obviously we know that, it would never be sustainable. Like you couldn't, that would be a very hard job to do
Hmm.
for the rest of your life. So I can see why you've come back on
Yes.
our end and
Yes.
join the rest of us,
Yes.
are seeking an office position. But that high volume, that quick learn, working with lots of other people, I feel like really makes you a standout candidate for any of the roles that I'm filling. So I'm going to go ahead and stop this portion of the interview, but don't go
Okay.
anywhere. We've got a few more things to talk about.
Okay. No problem.